cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So South Carolina's offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Carpenter. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Find his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Now the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Wildcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
We might have to do a church play.
Quickly down the field. Here comes the jet sweep. He's in open space downfield.
Let me tell you something. When that guy goes in motion, alert, alert. He's a burner. I have to be 100% locked in and understand they can give him the football and he can burn. Great job by the defense being locked in on their keys and knowing that could be a possibility.
Wow.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
I meant to play.
The Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Bringing the extra beef. It's goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack, and push you around. And then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.
I just saw a bunch of green. grass. Blocks.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback ball. They'll put this one in play first.
That's a fail.
From the 25. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Carpenter. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. Still on his feet. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Hauls it in. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Gamecocks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. Dave, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. On the run, it's Scott. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. To the air, it's St. Clair. Trying to set up the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on first down. Sets up the screen. Fighting off wide open spaces. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So they had a a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to power their way ahead. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking for a gap. It's Wilcox. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Wide open downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky!
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing.
That was going to be wide open anyway.
Guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. The Gamecocks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Dropping back, it's Carpenter. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for a loss. That was impressive.
A little screen to the running back. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the conference one. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing.
Nice, that was a freshman.
Nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's Wilcox. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you can tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back. Get him on the ground quickly.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, that is better. They went out pounce.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Oh, wow.
And the ball comes to rest right there.
And it's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field and get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Holds and fires complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play.
Make the open tackle.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Carpenter. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Get it out on the screen. Showing off the arms. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Now we'll wait.
Kentucky back out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. They've got the screen set up. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it couldn't.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bring in the heat. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll play it safe and try for 3.
We did.
And this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Can we hold them off?
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things.
Oh, it smells good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll heave it deep. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And
That was good defense.
not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
He stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a first and goal. They'll immediately call timeout. Kentucky will come to the line with a first and goal. To the air, it's St. Clair. They're working that left side. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Barrels ahead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights.
It's our ball in the second.
That's going to wrap up the first half. Here now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today.
And the Gamecocks will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Trying to set the tone with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You talk about setting the tone. Going for that in your own territory early in the game? Oof.
Well, let's decide, gutsy or crazy?
Both?
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams, Bryce alive on 3rd down. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Wildcats are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's caught. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Throwing right. Got his man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Gamecocks are rolling down the field. Wants to throw again. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's Carpenter. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Gamecocks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got a man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the catch on the left. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got it.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the ground with the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. To throw, it's Carpenter. Working that wide receiver screen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab at the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with the big lead,
Oh, God.
He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Absolute shank. Missed it. After the missed field goal, this lead still sitting.
It's a stay-in, man.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Carpenter. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
A good start by this offense, something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Thank you, so long.
Move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play.
He's going to let it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here comes the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with a pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. On the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. The ball bounced right to him, and he's on the ball.
Yeah.
He'll be brought short. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. They'll run the screen. There he goes. And he'll be brought down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cocked, looking for a deep man. He's got another 25. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
All right, we're going to try this.
Nothing on the
Yeah.
last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the option. Now the toss. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. He makes a grab. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too. Here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead. Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be.
Oh, we didn't score.
Oh, and the attempt is
But we won.
After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game. Looking to throw, it's Carpenter. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up. A strong, methodical